Hello everybody. Today I am planting my strawberries. These are Albion strawberries from Gurneys seeds into these. I won't be using the bottom because I don't plan on hanging this up due to the excessive amount of birds that are in this area. Strawberries are a really great addition to your garden. They're really easy to grow. And I say that now, after years of struggling to grow them. That's why doing your research is very important. But I have strawberries out in one of the garden beds right now, mixed in with the garlic, which seems to be good companion plants because the garlic keeps the pests away. But the runners have taken hold and grown more strawberry plants, so we'll deal with that later. But for now, we're going to take these and you can put them in a bigger container or you can put them in something like that, whether it's like a terracotta pot or like a tiered thing or whatever, but I'm using these because I was like, what the heck, right? The really important thing is when you are planting your strawberries, you want to make sure that you do cover the roots, but you want to make sure that the crown, which is where everything grows out of, stays above the dirt. That's really important because I feel like you can suffocate your plant that way. And it's just better for your overall strawberry health. Now, I will be mixing in Strawberry Alive, which I also got from Gurneys seeds. This is the first year that I am using this. I thought that it would be a really great idea to start fertilizing them, since I do that with everything else in my garden, the blueberries, everything. So this says, when transplanting, apply a rate of 1 pound per 100 square feet. I mean, again, it depends on your, your space. Like if I was growing this in a raised bed, I would just sprinkle a good amount on the top of it. And it says to scratch the fertilizer into the soil. So you would take, a rake, or you could use this tool right here to scratch the fertilizer in. That's for new plantings. And it says for existing plantings in the spring, when plants begin putting on new growth, broadcast a rate of 1 pound per 100 square feet. Again, use your discretion on how big your space is. Scratch the fertilizer into the soil. So I would do that for the strawberries that are out there now, which I also believe are Albion. They grow from like June till sometimes October. And then when plants finish bearing fruit, typically in late August or whenever, follow with a second application, same thing. For individual plants, apply 2 tablespoons per plant twice per season. So that would be like if you're container gardening or things like that, that you would do that. So that is Strawberry Alive from Gurneys. So let's get started. Okay, so I have this filled up to this one right here, because like I said, I'm not using the bottom ones because I don't want them to hang on the ground. And then I am going to put my strawberries in here with the roots, but making sure that the crown is still on the outside, which I will show you in a minute. I broke my tripod, so we're gonna have to do this in little segments. So be right back. Okay, you can see that the roots are in. I've got my fertilizer mixed in, and that the crowns, let me get a better angle here, that the crown, this right here, is on the outside. So then that way everything can grow down. Now again, if you're planting it in a container, you want to make sure it looks like that. These are just starter pots. You can do something like this container. You can do the grow bags. You can do that size grow bags. You can do a container like this. As long as there is good drainage and, you know, a good space for them to grow, they'll be fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover them up. Make sure those roots are nice and covered. Like so. And then I'm just going to add more dirt and a little bit more fertilizer for this round right here. Now, let's go outside. Oof. And I gotta hurry because the trash is coming. So you could see here, this is my strawberry patch, and I have these to kind of help prevent the strawberries from touching the ground completely. But these guys are gonna have to come up, and you can see the crowns right there. So that'll be another video, but when you plant them in the ground, you want to make sure that the crowns are above ground. Okay, so you can see we've got this all potted up. The crowns are on the outside. A little bit of roots, we'll just tuck that in. We'll tuck that in afterwards. And you want to make sure you water these really good, especially if it's really, really hot out. You know, water from the top. Give it a good water. You can see the water came down this way and whatnot. And I do have one left over, so I'm going to put that in a pot. And I have 2 of these bags left over, so I'll probably use that for the other strawberries that I take out of the raised bed area and do that. And for now, I'm just going to keep them in the greenhouse. Just so they get like acclimated with the weather, and then I'll put them outside. And that's it really. I mean, planting strawberries and growing strawberries, once you do your research, which I think is very important, are really easy, and they're really a great addition to your garden, to the produce that you eat. You know, there's a lot of health benefits to strawberries. And yeah, so that's really it. That's my strawberry video. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you next time.